So account-based marketing is really defining a group of, basically sub-segmenting your customers into groups of accounts, and by groups of accounts, defining marketing messages or themes or programs that you want to then deliver to those accounts. It's actually been around a long time with bigger corporations. Now it's possible for smaller businesses and medium businesses to carry out with digital applications, account-based marketing software.
And how small can these segments be, in theory?
So I guess the key thing with account-based marketing is based on the fact that today, well, as always, there's the decision-making unit within accounts, and you need to reach 2 or 3 different stakeholders. What account-based marketing can do is actually manage and track the content and the engagement of content that you're using or sending to the different stakeholders within an account to allow you to build an account relationship, an account business.
And why would a company employ account-based marketing? So someone watching this who says, well, we already segment, you know, I've got my segmentation, I've got my messages that go out. What are the advantages, and why would a company decide to adopt an account-based approach?
So account-based marketing is not for everyone. So if you've got a widely dispersed audience that has no similarity and you're just trying to get a message out, then account-based marketing isn't for you. If, however, you're trying to actually get into a particular vertical sector or market and grow your base there a bit more, then account-based marketing can be interesting. And there are different ways of doing account-based marketing.
And what are the keys, in your opinion, for making it work? So someone says, yeah, this is for me, we want to go into this tight vertical, there's some really big players that we can focus in on those, which then becomes a bit more reasonable for account-based. What are the key drivers then to start to make that work if it's something you haven't done before?
I think the key thing is making sure you have a good handle on your goals, your segment you want to go after, but also having some really good data. So managing, being able to actually manage the data really well around those accounts, whether it's directly or through a third party. You can actually do account-based marketing through third-party agencies as well. So having the data really right, and then actually having specific grouped accounts, so the ability to group accounts through good CRM management is probably one of the ways to go.
And then if you're nurturing these accounts through marketing, for want of a better word, how is it then measured? Because if you're looking at very long cycles, and these are often major purchases, aren't they?
Yeah.
How do you start to, because you can spend an awful lot of time and effort and money doing this before you see any tangible results in terms of buying. So what are the measurements that you put in place to know that you're making progress?
Depends on industry. One measurement could be, let's say, touch rate in terms of content. So some industries, there was actually a software invoicing company I was talking to, and they said they needed to put out between 7 and 12 pieces of content before they got to the point of actually physically engaging as a company. Another one in the IT industry that wasn't in the invoicing was talking about 7 touch points, so 5 to 7. So it will depend on industry. The key thing is actually defining what you think is the key amount of engagement level you need within that content.